United is in the midst of a long-awaited revamp of their domestic product, reintroducing in-seat entertainment and adding large overhead bins. We previously saw this new next interior on a flight on the 737 MAX 8. But United has started taking delivery of a new aircraft, the A321Neo, that highlights the best and worst of what United's vision for the future will be. What's it like taking this newest offering on United? Let's find out on this trip from Chicago to Orlando. I arrived at O'Hare about an hour before scheduled boarding. I had a couple of United Club passes about to expire, so I headed to the club. Per usual, there was a permanent sign out front saying they weren't accepting any day passes. But as always, don't believe everything you read, and I was admitted to the club without issue. The main Terminal 1 United Club has gotten a refresh, and is pretty nice now. There's still a very long line whenever you want to grab a drink at the bar, but there was a passable spread of food available. The club is also staffed by our future robot overlords, learning how to dispose of our dirty dishes. I got to spend a bit more time in the lounge than planned because my flight was late. The app was very good at updating me on further delays and the reasons for them, but it sorta gave up after the scheduled boarding time. First, the reason was to wait for connecting passengers. Then we needed to wait for the ground staff to cool down the aircraft. Then we needed to wait for the captain and first officer to arrive from DC. Then there was a maintenance issue that they couldn't figure out how to fix, so they did what everyone does with technology these days, completely power off and reboot the aircraft. There's several key differences between United's A321neo and the other refitted planes. The first are these new first-class seats. There's a staggering 20 of them. There's USB-A, C, full and wireless charging, and a 13-inch 4K screen. Less great is the reduction in pitch to only 37 inches, putting these seats on par with American, and nobody should be doing that. I was flying on the company dime here, so I kept on walking. Economy Plus on the A321neo is also in a rather strange asymmetric configuration interspersed with regular economy. There's also some really cool mood lighting, though given the humidity difference, it looked like we were in a rainforest. The economy seats are the same as on the 737s with the new interior, with minimal padding, 30 inches of pitch, and in-seat entertainment. There's also USB-A, C, and full power in economy, which is great. The entertainment system is the same great offering, and has Bluetooth connectivity. On a later flight on the MAX 8, again, the system was pretty laggy, to the point where watching content was effectively impossible, so it's not a flawless system. They also do pass out wired headphones for free. After rebooting the aircraft, we pushed back an hour and 45 minutes late. Flying time to Orlando was 2 hours and 11 minutes, and the captain said he would try to bump up the speed. Service consisted of the usual, and I got a chocolate crisp. There's one more unique selling point of the A321neo, the self-serve snack bar. It's supposed to be set up on flights over 800 miles after the main service, and features water and whatever snacks were on offer. Chicago to Orlando is 873 miles, so it should have been set up, right? But it never was. I could see that it was empty from my seat the whole time, so I didn't even bother to get up to film it. Perhaps it was because we were so late and the crew was excited to clock out themselves. Not a big deal in my eyes, but if you don't set it up, it literally is just a waste of space. Although we did manage to make up some time, we landed just before midnight. So United's A321neo in economy. I really enjoyed the experience, and it's a real contender for best domestic US economy product. I still feel like Delta's A220 and JetBlue are better because of the additional legroom, seat width, and free Wi-Fi. But this, and the rest of the refits, catapults United up amongst the best US airlines, leaving American to play in the mud with Frontier and Spirit. United's whole business plan has been upended with the crisis at Boeing, and they are eager to get their hands on as many of these Airbus jets as they can. And at least until the refits are complete, I think I would go out of my way to fly this product again. if you can. If you want to see my reviews of American or Delta's economy offerings, you can click on those right here. But I'm now off to embark on the craziest around the world trip I've ever attempted, so I'll see you on the next one.